Hi everybody, my name is Bayan Odeh.
Hello everyone, I'm Fatima Sarhan. Today I'm gonna to talk about formal and informal intonation. Let's practice formal and informal intonation. A few things can make English sound informal. First, your word choice. It is the difference between hello and hi, or how are you and what's up.
Second, your grammar. In informal English, we can paint certain rules. For example, we say coming instead of are you coming? Or you comfortable instead of are you comfortable? In everyday conversations, we use fewer words when we get away with it. Why say I feel the same way when we can simply say me too?
And finally, there is our intonation. We use falling and rising intonation in both formal and informal English, but sometimes in slightly different ways. Let me give you some examples. Informal greetings can have more emotion, usually excitement, and that's why you may hear our eyes fall in a very friendly greeting. Hi, how are you? It's so good to see you. Slightly more formal greetings will have a greeting control and more restraint. You'll usually hear simple falling intonation. Hello, nice to meet you.
Very polite greetings may use a full rise, so you might hear a receptionist or a hostess at a fancy restaurant speak like this. Hello, good evening. Just as there is some variation in our greetings, there can be some variation in how we ask questions. Normally we use falling intonation on information questions with WH words, and we use rising intonation on yes or no questions. But here, two things to note. Our pitch may be higher when we ask questions, and we don't want to sound rude. So, compare these two questions. Could you help me? Could you possibly help me? As mentioned in the previous lesson, we may use a full rise to sound more polite, even if it's a WH questions. For example, where could I find Mr. Taylor?
Finally, how we get someone's attention or how we address someone by names is influenced by our relationship. Listen to the following forms of address. What do you think my relationship is with person? Professor Stevenson? I used rising intonation. I sound certain, maybe hesitant. I don't want to impose on my professor. Perhaps I have a request or a question of some sort. Professor Stevenson, are you having office hours today? Jerry? Again, I am using rising intonation, but it is not at a very high pitch. I use rising intonation like questions. I accept response or I hope for response. It is a first name basis, so it is not formal. It is rather natural. I ask a question. I want response. Jerry, are you free? Hey, Jerry? Again, it is a first name basis, but this sounds more commanding. It is mostly a falling intonation, like a statement. I accept a response and I need one now. Perhaps Jerry and I are equal, or it could also be that I am a little higher in position compared to Jerry. Hey Jerry, the meeting is starting. Let's go.
Hello, would you like a table for two?
Actually, you're expecting another couple to join us, so you'll be a party of four.
All right. What's your last name, please?
Taylor,
Please. Very good. I will call you when your table is ready. Taylor, party of four? This way, please.